BTS, the group of... I almost said something racist. But BTS, they're the K-pop group you either love or you hate. There's no in between. You either hate them to death and you want to see them die because of the toxic community of stans they have built up and that marched with them to the end of time, or you love them to death. You would lay your life down on the railroad tracks and get your head ran over for them, and they don't even speak your language. And when you have a group as big as BTS, everyone knows who they are. Everyone in the known universe has heard of BTS before. Even the starving children from Africa that you see on those TV ads, they know who they are. I heard, rumor has it, legend has it, that instead of giving them food and water, they gave them something much more valuable. On their deathbed, laying there, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, these little children got to go out with the best memory of their lives. K-pop group BTS performed for them while they were dying. And that's a gift greater than anyone could imagine. That's a gift greater than the gift of life that your parents gave you. Who would not love to hear the very famous BTS K-pop group perform for them while they're starving and thirsting to death? Was that a good joke? I couldn't tell if I pushed the boundary a bit too much or if I didn't push on it enough. I feel like I'm right there on that. I'm seesawing on the line right now. I'm one of those tightrope walkers walking across the Grand Canyon. I might have fell, but there wasn't crocodiles, there wasn't a moat below me, so I might have survived. But the reason that I'm bringing up the guys I have wet dreams about in the first place is because with their fame and popularity, much like Travis Scott, Tractor Scott, you know, the guy that dressed up and quite literally became Batman, but then deleted the post because everyone was clowning on him and probably ruined his whole day and makes him hate. He's probably more of a fan of the Joker now instead of Batman because he quite literally got laughed off of Instagram. That is a villain anime arc. That's a villain backstory right there if I've ever heard one. But as I was saying, much like Travis Scott, BTS got their own McDonald's meal. And all it is a combo meal with the BTS name. Exactly like Travis Scott burger. There's nothing special about it. They don't put their special juices all over it. They don't get the samples of their DNA, their hair follicles to put in the burger or the meal. They just give you a meal and put the name on it and makes people buy it more. It's a genius marketing tactic, but the food's not going to blow your mind. It's not going to give your taste buds an organism or anything. It's just going to be a bland, generic McDonald's meal, which is going to make you be folded over with crap pains for the rest of the night. You'd be lucky to push it out by the morning. It takes longer than childbirth and is 10 times more painful. And naturally, once you have a fan base that is that crazed and that insane over one specific person or group of people, it's naturally going to bring out some bad apples, and TikTok is the place where those bad apples shine. And then they post stuff like this. Please do not buy the BTS meal if you don't stan them. You're preventing actual BTS fans who have waited for months from having the BTS meal experience. Eating the sauces without understanding their significance is literally cultural appropriation and is not okay. Alright, so we're going to take this 1 or 2 sentences at a time. I'm going to break it into halves here. I'm going to cover the first half where they talked about the BTS experience, and then I'm going to talk about the other stuff later. But this combo meal crusader thinks it's her due diligence to put on her white knot helmet and parade and crusade through every McDonald's, making sure that every BTS meal is sold to a real BTS stan. Because if it's not, there's no point in even buying it. She's going to jump you for your BTS meal and give it to someone who actually deserves it. You know who you are. If you've been buying BTS meals for the sake of it, just to have BTS meals, and you're not a real fan, she's coming for you. You don't have much time left. Your time counting down. This clock right here on my wrist, not much time left on it. Eating the sauces without understanding their significance is literally cultural appropriation, and it's not okay. So here we go, throwing in words like cultural appropriation. I like to dub them Twitter terms because that's where you see them most often. That's where they're used in a literal sense, non-ironically, in actual formed sentences that people believe the words that they're saying, Twitter words. So this lady uses a Twitter word for a McDonald's sauce that comes with the BTS meal. Cultural appropriation. That's cultural appropriation if I've ever seen it. BTS is not culture. That's just a musical group. They don't have their own culture, so therefore, it cannot physically be cultural appropriation to eat the sauce. So now moving on from this lady gatekeeping the BTS meal, I wanted to talk to you about something that is more insane than the NFT craze, the Bitcoin craze, Ethereum, stocks, bonds, anything like that. You don't need to be investing into that anymore. You need to be investing into BTS meals because that's where the money is. and I kept it a secret. I hid it until this point in the video. I didn't want you to know I was going to talk about it. I'm pulling the rug out from under you, taking all the toilet paper off the roll, making you wipe with your hand. McDonald's BTS bags are selling for $20 to $50, sometimes even a couple $100, depending on their condition, obviously. It's like factory new, battle scarred, all that kind of stuff in CSGO and whatnot. The value depends on the condition. If you got a mint condition BTS bag with minimal folding, minimal wrinkles, that's easily $200 right there. Get a couple of those racked up, what do you pay, like $5 for the meal? That's easy profit margins. This is an entrepreneur's wet dream. And I guess I gotta say this is not actual financial advice. Talk very fast here and just tell you don't do this, one of those infomercials and stuff. Oh, no, it's a joke. So if you go on Google here, you can scroll through everything. People are selling bags for insane amounts of money. Obviously, people are gonna be marking it up some, but I genuinely guarantee you there are people out here taking this serious as a great opportunity to make money. And they're genuinely treating this as like an investment plan. But it doesn't stop there. You thought this was the craziest it could get. No, it gets way worse. We go from brown paper bags to people selling the sauce, the cup, the packaging, the whole deal, the whole shebang for right around $150. They're selling the sauces that come with it, the special sauce, the cup, the little chicken McNugget container, and the plastic bag. $150. Heck of a deal. Like, if you just go through here, the sponsored similar items, people have got so many listings of these sauces selling for like $50. Like, paper bags selling for $50, $200, $24 for 3 of each of the sauces. $100 for the bag, $50 for the bag and the sauces. It's insane. And there's no doubt in my mind people are buying these, which is the sad part. It's the part that irks me. Scalpers really have ruined the world. Everything that picks up, every trend there is now, scalpers just take a whole advantage of that. They grab it by the balls, twist them, and yank them down, and everything. They give it testicular torsion, all the works, all the pain, none of the glory. They take everything from you. They take your whole family and hold them hostage, and you'll never get them back. Unless, of course, you pay the premium 10 times price, which they're not even worth it at that point. People are having a field day ripping off BTS stands, though. It's just a highlight of their whole entire scamming career right now. Like, Indian scammers, tech support scammers got nothing on these guys right now. They couldn't even hold the candle to make the bathroom smell better after they just took a massive dump in it right now. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. Just the BTS fans being absolutely clinically diagnosed as insane. Gatekeeping BTS meals at McDonald's. The combo meal crusaders, once again, I like that term. I'm proud of myself for coming up with that. And then also you got the people that are reselling the not plastic bags, the paper bags, the cardboard that the McNuggies come in, the McNuggie holders, and then the cups, everything that comes in the meal, the sauces, everything that comes in that meal is being resold for like a 10-time profit margin. That's just absolutely absurd. And that's all I wanted to talk about today. See you next time. Peace out.